This ain't no disco.
Ain't no country club neither.
This is RVA. Hello, everyone.
Buenas noches.
And welcome back to another episode of
O Lala
in RVA
with
Big Daddy. I'm here, baby.
Season 3.
episode 12.
And we have a really cool guest today that I met through kickboxing. His name is Noah O, but we'll introduce him after we talk more about the episode.
Besides our main interview, we got, of course, Big Daddy. He's going to drop it on us. What you talking about today?
And on this episode, be prepared for exciting travel destinations that are trending in 2025.
Oh, cool.
Ooh.
I'm excited to hear that.
I'm ready for a vacay.
Me too, even though I just got back from camping and I'm literally about to fall asleep right now. We did not sleep.
Wake up.
It was hot. Anyway.
I know, I'm sure. Then we have some events. We have our
business of the week that ties into who we're interviewing.
Yes. And then our band of the week. So, shall we proceed? Will you introduce our esteemed guest?
But of course. This week's guest is the definition of charged up. We're sitting down with Richmond legend and Filipino-American hip-hop artist Noah O. A rapper, entrepreneur, community leader, and low-key a beast in my kickboxing class. Noah is the founder of Charged Up Entertainment, and it is entertainment, correct? Okay. An indie label and cultural brand with a flagship store in the heart of Richmond's Arts District. It's more than a store, though. It's a community hub, a creative playground, and a movement all on its own. You see Noah on MTV, Sway in the Morning, and Hot 97, and his projects Monument Avenue, Trilipino, and Richmond Brave are bold tributes to identity, place, and power. But Noah's impact goes way beyond the mic. He serves on the Mayor's Cultural Arts Commission, sits on the Arts District Neighborhood Association Board, and works as a counselor supporting people in recovery and navigating mental health. Oh, and if that wasn't enough, he also curates Charged Up Fest, a celebration of indie artistry, culture, and community empowerment. Let's just say we feel the voltage. Let us welcome Noah O. Woo!
Welcome.
So glad to have you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome aboard.
So it's always weird, like hearing somebody read or just talk about you in front of you. It's like, oh yeah, that's me.
It's like when people like sing happy birthday to you.
Yeah, that does get more awkward as you get older.
Yeah, like at a restaurant when they all come out.
Yeah.
It's weird. Well, welcome.
Yeah.
We're glad
Thank
you are here with us.
First question, are you from Richmond? If not, what brought you here?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from Richmond.
It's
but
complicated.
It's complicated, like
Okay.
a lot of people here. But I was born in San Francisco,
Oh, cool.
California. Yeah, and I moved here in middle school. My father was from Richmond, so it's like family.
Oh.
Cool.
Where'd you go to middle school? High school. Here.
Yeah, I went to middle school for a little while, then I get expelled. So
Really?
Tell us.
What's the story?
Oh.
I was just, what did I do?
Smoking?
Nah, I sold a kid I was fascinated with guns, and I
Wow.
I sold him it was like a pellet gun that looked like a pistol, and then he brandished it, and this was like,
Shit, that'll do it.
Yeah.
when like there's all these school shootings and stuff, so there's very strict policy on it can't even look real, but
yeah.
not a smart decision.
Yeah.
But I wanted some
He
more quick
tested
money.
that. Yeah.
But yeah. So, but I grew up in I moved to like Henrico, like near Brook Road, like that
Okay,
part
yeah.
of Henrico.
That's where I live right now, on that side
Yeah,
of
yeah, near Lakeside
Richmond.
and stuff. I grew
Nice.
up in that area.
Well, we want to learn more about you, so we're going to play a little game real quick. I've got some quick fire questions. If any of y'all feel extra moved and want to throw out an answer as well. Feel free.
Okay.
All right. What's the first album or song that you ever bought that you can remember?
Oh man, it was I gotta answer quick. I bought 3 cassette singles for like $10. It was EPMD, Crossover, House of Pain, Jump Around.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's
And,
classics.
Yeah, Ghetto Boys.
Okay,
Ooh,
yeah.
yes.
6 Feet Deep. I think I bought all those 3.
Nice. I like it. $10, 3 cassettes.
Yeah,
those were the
those are
days.
days,
Glory
cassettes.
days. What's one Richmond food spot you can't live without?
Oh, right now it's Benny's Pizza on
Ooh, yeah.
on Main Street.
Yep.
If you've never been to Benny's, you like pizza, go there. It used to be Sidewalks though. Sidewalk Cafe.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to go get their wings all the time, but I say Benny's right now.
Benny's is the one with the giant pieces.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, I've been there. I
$5.
love that
Yeah.
place.
One slice is like 3.5 regular slices.
I always walk there when I'm drunk.
Yes.
So
I've
it's
had
New York
drunken
style?
water.
No, it's like, like the New York style pizza is like kind of thin.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it has real thick crust if you're a crust person. It's just a big, am I allowed to cuss?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like
yeah.
a big ass slice.
You're talking about guns. Now we can talk this
Yeah, if you want pizza, you got $5. Yeah, and you're drunk. Probably tastes even better.
That's the only time I've ever had it.
Now I want it. What's the last song you played on repeat?
Kodak Black. It's a song called Nan.
Man.
Nan.
Is it about his grandma?
No,
just
it's really Nan N-word, but I can't say it.
Like
Yeah.
Ninja.
Ninja.
Yeah, Nan Ninja. But nah, my man Slim who's sitting over there played it for me, and I just been listening to it nonstop.
He has a cool
I'll have to
voice.
check it out. All right. Coffee, tea, or something stronger?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Oh,
can't live
that's
without
the right
coffee.
choice.
Black
think-
coffee, or what's your go-to order?
Normally it's just like black, but
Okay.
if somebody's like, hey, you want some Starbucks, I'm gonna get like the most sugary extra venti what is it,
the-
macchiato
Yeah.
with caramel. But at the house, no. Before I even use the bathroom, I go and start the coffee thing.
I
And it's
can't
just
use
black.
the bathroom if I don't drink coffee.
Yeah,
If I smell it, I'm like, all right.
If somebody,
TMI, guys.
if I had a lot of money, or when I get an obscene amount of money, that's gonna be mandatory. Somebody's gonna have to wake me up and just hand me a cup.
An espresso.
Yeah, before I can even roll out of bed.
I
I
like
need a
that.
coffee
Yes.
IV.
Yeah.
That's what you need on like your rider for shows. Like,
Exactly.
all right,
I love
have the coffee waiting. If you weren't doing music, what other career would you be doing? Do you think?
Oh my gosh. I don't really know how to do anything. So probably recently I have become a counselor. So something community oriented.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's about it.
Okay, yeah.
Or sales. If I have to get a regular job, that's sales.
That's something
Not
I
for
would want to do.
everyone. Yeah.
I've done sales, like besides the things that you guys introed. I've worked at Capital One doing sales.
Really?
And I've,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I've worked there like 12 years, like total altogether.
Oh, wow.
Damn, that's a long time.
Yeah, I've done. I didn't even realize it. So I've had some very good sales jobs. So it's just something I guess like inherently
I was gonna say you've either
Get it.
got it or you don't for
Yeah, I was
sales.
about to
Like
say
I
that.
would not like that.
My boyfriend just got out of his sales job.
what kind?
Clayton Homes.
Yo, this is so funny. We were just at my store, and it was a guy telling me he used to work at Clayton Homes. So it's like
Was it?
random Thursday. I've heard
wait.
Clayton Homes twice,
Yeah,
like
that's weird.
in the last hour.
That is weird.
It's a sign. Maybe you should go.
I had never heard of him before,
Yeah.
Craig.
Same.
I think I've only heard of Clayton Homes and Ryan Homes.
I know Ryan Holmes.
Clayton
Yeah, I've heard
Home-
of
or
that.
That's
Ryan,
strange.
yeah.
Coincidence.
Sales is just talking to people. That's all it
Yeah.
literally is.
True.
But there's, I
But
think
closing
people,
the deal is the hard part.
Sealing the deal.
Sometimes.
See, I feel like, when people hear sales, they just get like the sleazy car timeshare person. Like,
Yes.
Image.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my
not, I don't know. Those people are.
The worst.
or like the people
Yeah.
who used to demo vacuum cleaners at your house.
Knives.
Nah.
I did that.
Like,
all right.
Oh, yeah,
Nice.
yeah. I've never done those though. The closest thing I had, I think, I used to work for a truck company, and that really made me like a better artist and like all around person. But for 2 years, I had to like sell. I worked for a truck company, and my job was to convince like other companies to use our truck company. But so I didn't actually sell anything. It was just like go talk to them.
Yeah.
And with no intro.
Yeah, that would be weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not
it's
selling you
the
anything,
hardest.
but let me just talk to you about this.
And the company was bad, so they didn't want to see us. Like the company was notorious for like ruining, like whatever relationships or
Really?
yeah. So it's like it was a lot of me just getting called and yelled at.
If you could time travel to any era of music, this is the last one. Which decade would you pick and why?
Oh my gosh, quick. Probably the 80s.
Because that's what you grew up with? Or?
Yeah, and I just would want to, I guess, see it again, but from a now perspective.
That's true.
Am I only going to listen to music, or can I go see people?
I say we can go see whoever we want.
Oh yeah, 80s.
I'd pick the 70s. I love 70s rock.
I would do 70s or 80s. And I would probably die.
Matt?
But it's fine.
I would say 80s.
Yeah.
All right, let's move into
right, yes.
getting to know your career. So, I know you're from kickboxing, but for those who don't know, who is Noah O? How did your journey to music begin?
Noah O, I'm an artist, like you were saying before, artist from Richmond. I also have a store, throw events. My journey started when I was a kid. I used to get in a lot of trouble, and my mom realized like I enjoyed writing. Like I didn't really particularly enjoy school, but I'd concentrate in like writing. So she put me in like creative writing as like electives. And then from there, it really came from there. Like I enjoyed writing stories, poetry. And then from there, like that really kept me in school. And then like when I was in high school, I was able to get into like a specialty center that offered a radio broadcasting and journalism program.
Ooh.
And it had a real like functioning radio station. Like some people, it wasn't like a class anybody could take. Like you had to apply, get accepted to like this center. And yeah, that really played a big part in it. So like going to that class, I learned how to like, just like the ins and outs of like radio and the music business. So like right out of high school, I was able to get a job at this at one of this hip hop station here, like straight out of high school.
That's awesome.
Like
Yeah,
the
that's
week
so
it
cool.
went on the air, like it was brand new, and I think like I heard commercials or something saying that it was about to open, and then I found out where it was located, and I just went up there, and like just like started working in radio.
Is it still open?
Yeah, it's 106.5 The Beat. So
Okay.
it's like
Cool.
the biggest hip hop station here.
Yep.
Like I guess like listener wise, but even in high school, like I was doing marketing and promotions for like this marketing company here that would promote like albums for the record labels. Whenever famous rappers would come to Virginia, there was a guy named Say. He had a company called Street Rat, and they would like take the artists around, make sure they went to their concerts. So like even in high school, I was like getting to go to shows, be backstage, hang
that's
out
cool.
with like famous
Yeah.
rappers.
That's awesome.
So like, yeah.
What
Such a cool opportunity.
famous rappers did you hang out with?
Shoot, I've met so many people now. Like, I met Wu-Tang. I just did a
Oh,
show with
cool.
like Wu-Tang recently with Ghostface. I've hung out with Raekwon. I think when I was in high school, I met like Exhibit.
Cool. Wow. Makes me
yeah,
think of
there's a ton of
Pimp
people.
My Ride.
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him
Oh, that
like
show.
right before that.
Really?
Yeah, but I'd have to like look at pictures because like it's just been a part of my life since high school. Like every week, like I'm at a show or with this person, and working in radio. Like every week there'd be somebody famous there, and like they might tell me like, "Oh, go pick up this rapper. he's at this hotel. So like I'd go to the hotel and then just like hang out with them till they were ready to go perform.
Damn, that's so
That's
cool.
awesome.
And like you said, you have like that salesy, you have the sales, whatever it is, the magic of a salesman. So I bet it was a good way to network. And
Yeah, it's just like, you know, from being around it at a young age, I think like I realized like while other people were like coming to shows or coming to the concert, I wanted to be the person like how do you become the person that's like making the money off of this?
Yeah.
So like it really, by being around it since an early age and it being work, like with, you know, the saying like you do what you love, it doesn't feel like you're working. So like I've always been around it, but then in like my free time, I don't really like necessarily hang around music because I'm around it so much. But yeah, all of that, being exposed to it at an early age, just helped me to learn a lot and then apply what I was learning to like my own, you know, career and how to make my own albums, produce my own events. So
That's awesome.
thank you.
Did you have any like pivotal moments or specific mentors that really helped push you or influence you?
Yeah, like the guy was saying, the guy say, like, when we were teenagers, we were rapping, and I think he seen us out one day. There was like just a big group of us, and then he told us like come to his office, and then that was like a pivotal thing because, you know, when you're a kid and you just see like stuff on TV or you see these like record label logos on the back of stuff, you don't know. It's just like you're here and they're just like in La La Land.
Right.
But like when I met him, you know, it made it real. Like, okay, you know, this is the process. These people come here. When they get here, like this is the process to like going from where you're at to like even further. So like that was a pivotal moment. And there's just been, you know, different people throughout like my life who've like come in it, you know, for different time periods and taught me certain things or helped me to think differently or, you know, apply what I knew in a different way. So there's been like just different people at different times. But I think that was like the beginning when I first was like,
Sparked you.
yeah, this is the reality or how it could become real. Like these things that he was teaching us.
so when did you drop your first album that was successful, and what, like, describe the lyrics? Like, what do you write about?
I think like the first thing, so like as a kid, we were like just like putting mixtapes and stuff, like giving away our music for free. But I think like the first thing that was really successful was like when I had made a song, and that's a song I got on MTV. Like I was just, I think this is like years ago now.
Yeah, what was the name of the song?
I Got It.
Okay.
And like I put the song on a mixtape, but I knew from like the second we recorded it, just the way that people reacted, like, oh, this is like, it's catchy. And then I performed it and I could tell the reaction. So I just kept like promoting the song. Like any DJ I'd meet, I'd like send them just this song. And then we shot a video in Richmond, and then like, it was within like a week or two, like we shot the video, and I think I met somebody on Twitter. And this was like when like Twitter was like really like new. Mm-hmm. So there was only like people who were on there who were like really trying to network.
Yeah.
It wasn't like just random memes.
Social, yeah.
Yeah, it was like people really who worked for labels or for networks. So like met a young lady from MTV.
It's kind of like LinkedIn is now with the
exactly.
networking.
Yeah, it's like things start off, and I think for LinkedIn it'll probably stay that way for the most part. But yeah, a lot of social media starts like that. Like whoever the early adopters are, like normally like progressive, forward-thinking people, and then comes in the nonsense later.
yeah, lots of nonsense. Yeah,
but yeah, that was like a thing that really like separated me from some of my peers, because like then record labels, I started meeting like people from record labels or other like well-known rappers. Like when they met me, they knew who I was or told me they'd heard my song. So, and then from then it's just been like, you know, different things incrementally that have happened. Like every year or every song or project, maybe not as well received, but I think with each thing, there's been a moment like that where like somebody's like famous reaches out to me, or I get like a big opportunity from it. But
For MTV, was the music video featured on MTV?
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So met the lady off Twitter, and then like there's these companies that I guess you go through and you pay them like a submission fee, and then those companies actually like pitch it to the networks. So like she asked, like you have to go through this company. I said, yeah, I'm aware. So we paid that company, and then she said, all right, once you submit it through that company, it comes up in like a meeting. Like we have a meeting every Monday at this time where we pick what we want to highlight, and then. Yeah, she told me, she was like, I'll check for it when we have the meeting. And then like she DM'd me or something, was like, yeah, we watched it. We're going to play it. And then it played for like a year.
Wow.
Like, so 3-4 times a day. So
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
When was this?
This was like 2012. So
2012.
Like, yeah, 13
Okay.
years ago.
Yeah.
The year we met.
I graduated high school.
And that was when, now
My
it's
God.
it's like, there was YouTube then, but like MTV still meant something then. Now it's just like,
They played music and stuff.
exactly. And it was still where like, people saw it. on
TRL
there.
was like still
Yeah, it's
on
more
then,
like-
wasn't it?
Or maybe it had faded,
it just
It's more
gone up.
reality TV, I would say.
but yeah, strictly,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We don't even have cable.
Yeah,
Nah,
not that we
I don't
watch
even know.
MTV.
Yeah.
It was probably the last time I've seen MTV was probably in a hotel just scrolling.
I know.
What's on here?
Yeah. Oh, it's the
This is the
remake of
present?
Road Rules.
Yeah, right?
Road Rules 55. They have walkers or whatever.
Yeah, I don't. It's crazy, but
So, how much has like your Filipino heritage influenced your music?
I wouldn't say like the way my music sounds, but I think just it's definitely something that's like always been on my mind, because like when I first was a kid, I didn't see any Filipino rappers like that were necessarily, not at all, for real, now that I think about it. But growing up in San Francisco, there was like some known Filipino DJs, and they were from the same area that I grew up out there. So like I knew from a young age, probably since I was like 14, I wanted to be like that, but to rap, like, and Filipinos like maybe aren't the most like vocal people, or it's just like more so there's a lot of behind the scenes people like DJs or producers, but like in rap, whenever somebody gets to like when you're the rapper, you get to tell your story. So I always knew like, I'd use my voice or whatever to tell my own story, or maybe the
Right.
story of my family. So that's probably how it's played the biggest part, is just being able to articulate and vocalize things that like I've been through or my family's been through, or how they came to America that they might not necessarily ever like articulate or say out loud,
So when did they come to America?
My grandparents came like during World War II, or like right after. Because
Yeah.
my grandfather came before World War II. I think he was a teenager. He was like picking fruit in the fields in like California. And then when World War II happened, he joined the U.S. Army, because Philippines used to be a territory like Guam or Puerto Rico.
Right.
So like you could just automatically come here if you found a way. But he joined the U.S. Army so that he could go and fight in the Philippines, because Japan was trying to take it over. And then I think he met my grandmother. She was like a nurse over there, and then he brought her back to America. So it was like probably sometime like right before 1950, like back then.
Wow.
Do you still have relatives over there? Or?
Yeah. I have I actually have a first cousin. She FaceTimes me on like Facebook.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I probably have like a ton of like other people
Extended
I don't.
family.
Whereabouts in the Philippines are your family from?
They're from the north. It's a area called Ilocos del Norte, and my grandma and grandfather had a home in like a small town, or like a little village called Pidig. It's like a small place.
My best friend growing up, her family, she's half Filipino. Her mom's from the Philippines. So I spent a lot of time with Filipino people
Oh, yeah?
growing up. A lot.
Our friend Ralph is Filipino.
Yeah. Where did you grow up in New York?
Yeah.
Where did you grow up?
Here.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was like where I lived in California, I lived in one area. It was like almost like I think it was like 99%. I thought,
Wow.
so I thought all of America was like, I thought,
all Filipino.
I thought, but that was my, my upbringing
yeah.
in that community. So I thought like everywhere there's.
So once you went outside of that, was your mind blown?
Oh
Like,
yeah,
wait,
it was
these
culture
white
shock.
people are everywhere.
Like so my dad is like, my dad's dad is Sicilian, like they came straight from Sicily, but my dad's mom is from here, like from the first like English people came straight to Virginia. So like I didn't realize my dad was like white, so I moved here. To other people made me aware.
That's
because he was like the only white dude around, I guess out there, nobody else was white. But so I never looked, I never even thought of these things.
See that, yeah.
Nah, not at all. And then when I moved here, because initially, like my dad moved back to Virginia, and my mom sent one of my sisters and I out here just with my dad. So my mom wasn't even here yet, and it was like when I got here and we'd be out with my dad. That's when like, I started to first become aware of it, and then realizing like, oh my, like especially in that time, this was like the mid '90s. It was only. Or where I lived, it was just straight black and white, like almost exclusively. Right. But like growing up in the area I lived in California, I'd say black and white people were like the minority. Like there was a lot of everybody else, you know what I mean? Like Mexicans, El Salvadorians, Filipinos, Samoans, just like a lot of everything.
Yeah.
But to live somewhere that it was like almost like a complete 180 when I moved here.
Yeah,
but,
that's nuts to experience as a child.
Yeah, like middle school too, because like kids are particularly like assholes in middle school.
God, middle school sucks.
Yeah,
Good
very
Lord.
cruel.
They're horrible, including myself. I was horrible.
That was when like party lines were big. So you would like trick your friend to like talking shit about someone. And then you're like, oh, this is Becky. I've been listening the whole time. Horrible.
I was going to say, I know one Filipino rapper. It's the guy from the Black Eyed Peas. He has APL song.
Yeah. He's pretty like, so that was probably like when they blew it, that was probably like the first time I seen somebody that, on a major
arena,
level.
Like stage.
Yeah.
I really like him. He has a cool voice. I like the old school Black Eyed Peas were so
He
good.
sounds very Filipino too, like his accent.
Yeah.
That's
So I want to ask you more about your music. Like, how would you describe your music, like lyrically and just the music itself?
So like, I've been using I've seen myself on Chat GPT, and it does a great job of like, who am I? But so I think my music talks a lot about. It's like very personal. It talks a lot about like overcoming adversity, like motivational. It's more lyric driven, storytelling style. I don't necessarily like make music for like just like partying, like let's turn up. Like my music is for like after you've turned up and now you're in what is it? You're hungover and you're vacuuming the house thinking about life.
Yeah, you're introspective.
Yeah, it's very introspective. Sometimes aggressive, like it could be aggressive.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about the tone of the music. So
it's like a lot of times I would say it's super aggressive, but it's like I'm trying to think. I think people who like rappers like Nas or like that style, like very storytelling style, but I'm not like, it could be aggressive, but not like DMX aggressive.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I mean?
So the music in general, do you sample beats or do you produce the beats?
No, like we have different producers. There's times where I'll like give direction to the producers, or there might be times where like I'll bring them a sample or let them hear something. Say, hey, like find me something that sounds like this.
This is the vibe I'm going for.
Yeah. There's times I'll do that, but no, I don't have the patience to produce. That's a very hard thing. They'll sit there for hours and just hit a drum.
Oh God.
Yeah. It can be very frustrating.
Nah, yeah. I got a lot of respect for a lot of my friends or producers. Like, I think it's amazing, like how they can just like sit in quiet and then just hear something out of nowhere, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's crazy.
there's these three things: Monument Avenue, Trilipino, and Richmond Brave. Are these album names or what is? Okay, cool. Tell us about Trilipino. I like that name.
So that's like probably the main album or the album where like I discuss more of like my upbringing, my family's like journey. My story is like being Filipino, like growing up in California and Virginia. So like the word trill is like a Southern slang word. It means like true and real, or if that's the definition of it. Like, oh, that's trill.
I never knew that. I never. I say that sometimes to be funny.
Keep it
'cause I
trill.
never- Yeah,
Trill.
I'm trill.
Yeah.
Uh-uh.
So then it's just like I've always like for different screen names and things like that. I would, you make up your screen name on
Yeah.
Instagram, Twitter. So I started putting that as my screen name, Trilipino. So people know like I'm Filipino and, Virginia's the South. So it's just like merging it together.
That's really
That's
cool.
cool.
But
Very,
I like that.
very
that's,
creative.
That's what that album is about. I tried to make that album for like, it probably took me like 6 years to like really make that album, just to find like the right beats and the right words. And then Monument Avenue was like my first album I made. And it was about like Monument, or inspired by like Monument Avenue in Richmond, like the statues. So like I made that in 2014. And then the cover of the album had like a statue from Monument Avenue on it. And then in 2019, we put out like the 5-year anniversary of it on cassette and re-released it, but we removed the statue.
Yeah.
And then like,
Yeah, that makes
cool.
sense. Yeah.
but then the next year it actually happened, which was crazy.
Wow.
So like
Wow, it's like you predicted the future.
that's what's up. Yeah,
Yeah.
people
You
were
Caused it.
because at the time, like when we made the album, so like let me rewind, try to like put these things in proper context. So like when my video got on MTV, that song wasn't like an introspective song or like what my material is now. I made a song like to kind of prove a point to like people that I can make things that'll play in the club or on the radio. Cause like when I first was putting out music, people were like, "Oh, you can rap really good, but you can't make anything that like, I guess like
Catchy.
catchy."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah, that's like easy. It's no brainer." So I did it, and then like that song just got me on TV,
Yeah.
and then I'm meeting with record labels, and then I had a meeting with a record label, and they were asking me like, where's another one? Like, all right,
yeah.
and I didn't know what to expect.
It's the pressure, right?
Oh God, yeah.
And it hit me like as I left the office, I'm like, and I remember being in front of the guy, and I'm like, there is no other one. Like, this is just this. Like, where's my record deal? Give me some
Yeah,
money, and
right?
I'll go make another
Yeah.
one. But it hit me like, like immediately once I left there, I'm like, all right, this is what, up until this point, this is the biggest thing I've done. So this is now what people are going to want from me.
Mhm.
And I
That's
don't,
what they expect, right?
yeah, and I don't want that to happen. So like I purposely like made the album Monument Avenue to like totally distance myself from that. Cause I was like, man, if something else, gets me some level of notoriety or attention, I want it to be like on my terms.
Yeah.
So it's like, since then, that's what it's become, like where people know me for this type of sound, but people know I can make songs like that. So a lot of times, like I'll make stuff like that if it's just for like a feature or a collaboration with another artist, but I just never want to get stuck in that thing. Cause I've seen like some of my peers, I've seen people get record deals and it's for this one thing. And it's like, now you're locked into that character.
Yeah.
And that
Yeah,
could be
that's
like,
so true.
A
you
nightmare.
imagine you made like the doo-doo song and now
yeah.
it's 30 years later and it's like, hey, you're that doo-doo guy. You do that doo-doo thing. And it's like, nah, is that, I guess if you're making, some people could do that. I just would have a like inner conflict.
Yeah.
Like at bar mitzvahs and things,
Oh
40
my
years later,
goodness.
still
Oh my
being the
God.
doo-doo
Yeah.
guy.
Speaking of doo-doo, just kidding. Not speaking of doo-doo. Speaking of amazing. Tell us about your store.
Oh, so yeah, from us doing music, I started to like, when I would release albums, I put out like shirts or hats like to accompany the album as merch. And then during the pandemic, I started like just selling a lot of merch like online because people couldn't go anywhere. And coming out of the pandemic, I didn't have a job. I didn't have anything else going on. I was trying to figure out what was next. So I decided to like open up a boutique. So that's what, we have now is the Charged Up flagship store. It's in Arts District of Richmond, Virginia. We do a lot of like things for the community. We give away a lot of items. We direct people to like resources, whether it's like mental health or try to help them get into housing or get the help they need. But we also sell like our merchandise. I sell my albums, other, independent artists' albums. We do like album release theirs, listening events. It's like anything cool involving like art and music. We try to host it in the store. It's just like give other artists like a platform or just an opportunity to be seen and heard.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Are you there on First Fridays?
Yeah, normally on First Friday, I'm normally there, or we try to like collaborate or do something with another artist. Like not always music. Like I've done a lot of stuff with like visual artists because a lot of them, there's galleries down there, but sometimes it's hard to get your stuff in the gallery. So like we've had some kind of like artists that are well known, like do stuff there, like book signings, or we'll let them sell their art there.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah,
What's been the
First
hardest
Friday.
part about starting
making
up a
money.
store? Well, yeah.
Yeah, that is the hardest part.
Not closing.
Yeah.
Nah, that's the hardest part. Like, because I'm a creative person first, I don't necessarily think like a business person or a person like yeah. I'm not.
Same.
Maybe I just need to become like more of like a ruthless capitalist.
I know.
But yeah, that's the hardest part. So for us to be open like 3 years, is like I'm shocked still. I'm like, man,
That's really good.
yeah, I've seen people come and go. They haven't made, from a business standpoint, I haven't made any money, but I've made just to be there is something like as a kid I always wanted, especially to be on Broad Street. Like that means a lot to me to be from Richmond, remembering like growing up, walking
Driving down Broad, yeah.
and have a shop there now. And not only that, it's somewhere that like people and other artists, like we've had some very like well-known artists who like just out of the blue, like just come in there and say like, hey, I've seen you, I want to meet you. Like to me, that's like
That's awesome.
yeah, it's awesome. It's amazing to me because there'll be like artists that will sit around in the shop sometimes and like listen and watch their videos. And then some of these people is like we've conjured them.
We're like, holy shit, they're walking in right now.
Yeah. Like that's probably the coolest thing. And like being able to help people. But
Also with Charged Up Fest too.
oh yeah.
Can you
we
tell
were gonna
us
ask about
more?
that.
Yeah.
Charged Up Fest is a multiple day event that we throw. This was our second year this year, but we do everything from like concerts, like different showcase upcoming artists. We do like a producer event where we have like some well-known producers come, as well as like some people who are more known regionally. We do like an awards show where we give awards to like different people who do stuff in the community. What else? We did a panel this year. We did panels both years, but like this year the panel was on like mental health and hip hop and like the role that like either hip hop plays or like just dissecting some of the things that are going on within the music and like how it leads back to like people need help mentally or maybe need help like with substance abuse, because there's a lot of people dying from like opioids.
Yeah.
And especially in hip hop, unfortunately, like it's been a lot of artists die from violence, like, and it's like crazy when you think about it, because I have friends who are like in rock bands or other types of just like creative fields, and it's like, when they see some of the stuff that goes on, like they'll call me and ask me questions. It's like it's a whole different world, So I have to like, because like I'm able to articulate and share and like make it make sense to them, that's when I like really think about it, like, okay, we gotta see what we could do like to make things better, or at least like change this narrative, because it's like there's a lot of crazy stuff that goes on in rap that doesn't go on in like other forms of music. But yeah, the festival, like I said, it's multiple days of events. We attract like artists and some people from all around the country.
There's a basketball game. I saw that.
Yep, we do the basketball game.
So when is Charged Up Fest every year? Is it usually at a set time? Or?
Yeah, it's normally the week after Memorial Day. So like this year it was, I think Memorial Day was that Monday, and we started that Tuesday until Sunday.
So my birthday.
And
that's easy to remember.
Memorial Day is your birthday?
No, it's June 4th, but it's right after that.
Yeah, it's right before your birthday.
Charged Up Fest raises money for a bunch of causes. Do you know which one? I know you do, but which one? Sorry, listeners. I'm running off of no sleep, everyone.
I mean, we've been able to, give out grants to like upcoming creatives, but the main thing is like to just like be able to highlight Richmond, but also you like educate people,
raise awareness.
Yeah, raise awareness. But yeah, like the first year, we were able to help like a lot of like independent artists and businesses by like letting them vend for free, and then we gave like some grants away with the funds we raised to like one of them was to this organization called Circle of Creators, and they do stuff in the Richmond City Youth Jail, where they're like trying to help rehabilitate the kids by like getting them to do creative things like write. Like,
Love
write.
that.
Oh,
That's
that's
so
awesome.
cool.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah, I for me personally, like creativity was a way that I stopped like getting in trouble. So I really am a firm believer in that. Like if people had something to look forward to, it may be the thing that like deters them down a different path. But
plus there's like hardly any creativity. I sometimes substitute teach, and I feel like just being on an iPad or looking at a computer and stuff, like no one plays outside or has imagination. I remember like growing up, you know, we would not be inside. Yeah. We wouldn't be looking at a screen all day.
Ever. Sometimes not for days.
Yeah.
Like I have a young son, he's 12, like he's really into skateboarding. So that's a thing cool. Where like parents have to, like I used to be outside all day, all night. So like I make my kids, like them growing up, we kind of like waited to their certain age before, you know, they could have a phone, and I make them do things like play sports. I'll sign them up for sports, even though it's not cheap, but I know they're only going to be kids once, and I can't let, like I've seen what happened. I've literally know people where like they don't make their kids do anything. And then it's kind of selfish even on the parents' part. It's like you just hand this kid a phone or an iPad. It's like, well, they're quiet. I know they're not getting in trouble, but it's like, but what are they doing?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
How
totally
are they growing?
agree with that too.
I know. And then like there's such fear. I mean,
yeah, there's a lot of fear.
Like I don't want them to be outside because something might happen.
I mean, yeah.
Something could happen at any point at any time.
I just watched a YouTube video about this, and it was like just discussing all of this. Like, you know, when you think of things like how the mall, like I met my kid's mother at the mall because we were teenagers.
Yes.
Like,
that was the place to be.
That.
Regency.
Like, yeah, I used to go to VCC.
VCC, yep.
Now, there's Chesterfield Town Center still has that type of thing going on, you know?
Yeah.
And it's almost like a throwback. So I love, my kids actually love going there because they don't see that. Like Short Pump is not like a mall.
Mm-mm. That's not a mall.
Not the same vibe.
But
I'm like, get in, get out.
There's still like those types of malls, just not in this area of the country.
Going to Short Pump.
Yeah, it's like
it's impossible to park.
You know what it is too? Like I read an article on it. It's like as like the mall was like a middle class thing, right? Like where middle class people went. So like
we don't have a middle class.
Everybody who's kind of middle, you see like they order the cheap items or clothing and stuff online now, and then what you have is more discount stores. Like there's a Ross and this and that.
Yep.
But that's kind of replaced the mall, like Amazon and online shopping, and all these discount stores have replaced the shopping mall.
Yeah,
so
we love
Shein. Now it's just like poor stuff and high-end stuff.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
Because they're trying to get rid of the middle class.
Yeah, it sucks.
It really does. But
right.
on that note, any other exciting things coming up or big goals for the next year?
Yeah, I mean, so we just wrapped up. I have 2 documentaries that are done. One is like kind of the recap documentary for the festival. And then I was in a lawsuit for the last few years with the Cleveland Guardians, who used to be the Cleveland Indians, regarding like the trademark for Charged Up. So I didn't realize that there were these filmmakers had been shooting a documentary on me. Like they would come by my store and they were filming, but I didn't know what they were doing.
Whoa.
I just thought, because we always have events and people, so it wasn't, abnormal, but they were just getting content. And then like right when they were about done, that's when they told me like, hey, we knew you were going through this. We were making a documentary to help bring awareness to it. So like just to help tell the story. So we have that documentary done. So that's something we're going to do soon. Like we want to have like a premiere and show both of these. One's like 40 minutes and one is like 12 minutes. So like that'll probably be the next thing I'm doing. I have an album that's done, like a couple of albums. I'm just trying to figure out like when to release those. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I'm forgetting. Those are the main things like coming up right away.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
I know.
I have 2 questions, and then we sadly
Must
never have
move
enough
on.
time. But we
I
have
know. We'll have to have you come back on before
I
Charged
talk
Up
too
Fest
much.
next year.
No,
we
just-
love it. We'd rather you talk
I'll
to
just
us.
like
wanted-
ramble off in the middle class,
That's what we
decay,
like.
and everything.
But my last question is, what does Charged Up mean to you?
Charged Up is like, first it's like our crew or whatever. It's like my family. But Charged Up is a mindset. It's like, just means to keep going, even when like life and circumstances zap your energy, just to stay charged up, just keep going. Like,
I love that.
that's the main meaning.
Last question is, how can we all support you?
You can follow me at Charged Up Noah O on all social media. Visit our website, chargedupent.com. And of course, like stop at the Charged Up store, buy some stuff.
Cool.
That keeps it going. The store will stay open. We'll be able to keep like doing what we do in the community and creating dope things.
Love it.
Awesome. I really want to stop in.
106 West Broad Street, Richmond, VA.
We got to go and get some cool stuff.
I know, we do. And I can take my new little microphones that we got.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. How cute. It's pink.
It's pink, on brand. Well, all right. We will be sure to link everything up for you, but stick around and jump on in with what we're talking about next, because I think it's time for Big Daddy to drop it on us.
All right. And as I mentioned on this episode, I'm going to be talking about some top travel destinations internationally. And so,
Oh, la la.
starting off, we are going to talk about Osaka, Japan. And it's often called Japan's Kitchen. It's an absolute must visit for foodies. Dotonbori for iconic street eats like yaki. Beyond the incredible food, explore historic Osaka Castle and futuristic Umada Sky building, and the charming retro district of Shinsekai.
Are you sure that's it?
It's a vibrant city with a friendly, boisterous vibe, offering a perfect blend of culture, entertainment, and unforgettable culinary adventures. So, Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia.
Ooh, I want to go there.
So that is geographically south of Thailand, which Liz and we want to go to. So it's a dynamic metropolis offering an exciting blend of modern marvels and rich cultural heritage. Marvel at the iconic Petronas Twin Towers. Explore the vibrant street art and delicious food of Jalan Ulor.
It's a Harry Potter spell, Patronus.
Oh, okay. Did not know that. Or climb the colorful steps to the majestic Batu Caves with its diverse culinary scene, bustling markets, and stunning architecture.
It's supposed to be pretty cheap too. I mean, I think it's like cheap by our standards, like Thailand and
Yeah, I would assume that whole general area is.
yeah.
So next up, Buenos Aires, Argentina.
Ooh.
So it's called the Paris of South America. It seduces with its European grandeur and passionate Latin spirit. Immerse yourself in the rhythm of the tango in historic San Telmo. Marvel at the opulent, witness the iconic Casa Rosada in Plaza del Mayo.
Oh, that was good.
With world-class steak, vibrant nightlife, and a captivating blend of old-world charm and modern energy. Buenos Aires offers an unforgettable cultural and culinary journey.
Ooh.
And so next up, we're going to go to Auckland, New Zealand.
Ooh. Frodo.
So Auckland is the city of sails. It's New Zealand's largest and most diverse urban hub, surrounded by stunning natural beauty. Climb the iconic Sky Tower for panoramic views. Explore the volcanic island or indulge in the thriving food and wine scene in Britomart. Auckland offers the perfect blend of cosmopolitan charm and easy access to breathtaking landscapes. And last but not least is Casablanca, Morocco.
Ooh, you've been there.
Yeah, we
changed planes there.
We've been to Marrakesh.
But yeah, we were in Marrakesh for a couple of days. It was hotter than the hinges of hail, but yes.
So Casablanca is Morocco's largest city. It's a bustling economic hub that offers a captivating blend of Art Deco architecture and modern Moroccan life. Don't miss this magnificent mosque, an architectural marvel perched majestically over the Atlantic Ocean. Stroll along the scenic corniche, explore the vibrant old Medina, and soak in the cinematic charm
No, I'm just joking.
of a real-life Rick's Cafe.
Duh, Rick's Cafe.
Oh my God.
Noah, have you
No.
heard of Rick's Cafe?
It was actually one of my favorite places
Funny.
we played.
I was
but-
just texting somebody named Rick as soon as you said that. Which
Whoa.
was crazy.
What is going on? Is it his?
That's
No.
wild.
That's weird.
What is Rick's Cafe?
Rick's Rock Cafe.
I gotta look
It's
this
like-
up.
No, it doesn't
Is this
exist
something
anymore.
bad that I should not
So
see?
it's closed.
We played
It was
there.
a shady place.
We went, Olivia and I went to the bathroom and we
he's-
found a knife.
he's giving the
in
thumbs
the
up.
stall.
Rick's on Gray Street?
No, it was
Across from Cookout.
It was on Parham, near Regency.
I know you're talking.
You know that hotel that was over there?
Yeah. Do you know? Have you heard of Chris Chan?
no.
Chris Chan, I don't
I
think
am
so.
a Christian.
Is he related to
All right, this
Jackie
is-
Chan?
Well, I just watched this Chris Chan person. Anyway, we can talk about that off air, but I just watched a video of this Chris Chan person getting arrested at that hotel.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
This is like a full
yeah,
circle.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
full circle. Yeah.
But yeah, that's where Rick's
Rock Cafe.
was at that hotel.
Yes.
Classy.
So
It was not.
But this Rick's Cafe was Casablanca.
so
The movie
a different
Casablanca.
Rick's
The
Rock.
movie. This could be the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
So
Anyone?
we
No?
we played as Foreign Escape at Rick's Rock Cafe. So
We
that's-
did. Yep.
Yep.
We found a knife on the toilet when I went to the stall.
Not in like the top of it.
No,
after
like
it
a
was
place
used.
that-
No, it
top.
literally had been placed on top. Somebody probably forgot it.
So I'm so glad I mentioned Rick's Cafe.
Thank you, Big Daddy.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, and
What
so
a wonderful travel destination.
travel destinations, including the former
Our
Rick's
knives
Cafe.
included.
Bring your knives.
All right, so yeah, that concludes our segment.
Thank you. Thank you. All right, moving on. We've got what's the business of the week?
Speaking of charged up, the business of the week is Charged Up, founded by Richmond hip hop artist Noah O, our wonderful guest today. It's more than a flagship store. It's a vibrant cultural hub in the heart of RVA Arts District. Located at 106 West Broad Street, the shop offers exclusive merch, music, and community-driven events that blend fashion, art, and activism. It serves as a venue for pop-ups, workshops, album releases, mental health outreach, and more, while also anchoring the annual Charged Up Fest, a multi-day celebration of music, local talent, and community collaboration. Through Charged Up, Noah O is building a movement that empowers artists, uplifts Richmond's diverse community, and positions the city as a creative destination on the East Coast. So please go check it out, buy some merch, and support your local artists in Richmond.
Yes. And then we have the band of the week.
All right, tell us. Who is it?
It's Rick.
It's Rick. No. Well, we probably have two, actually. We've just talked about Noah O. Shout out again.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah, you can be the honorary band of the
artist
week.
of the week.
The artist of the week. And then the band of the week is Side Piece. This band was literally formed by a group of friends that all had shared a dream of playing live music for the masses, but they just didn't have the time because they had full-time jobs.
Yeah.
But then they realized, let's just do it on the side. So with that, Side Piece was born.
So I was picturing it as a more sexual undertone.
Get your mind out the gutter, boy.
There's an EDM artist named Side Piece that I really like.
Trademark pending. Music for everyone is the genre that they play.
Yeah, I would say that's true.
You'll likely hear classic rock, country, but also some hip hop and funk. But it definitely will be like guitar heavy. Like they kind of
it's
put
very
like a rock spin on stuff.
driven. Like they played some Beatles songs, and they were very like the rock versions. Really
Which was
cool.
Sounds cool.
We saw them at the
Ranch.
Midlothian, the Great American Ranch, Midlothian.
I love the ranch.
That concludes this episode. We got some shout outs.
I'm going to shout out first Noah. Thank you so much for coming on. Seriously, I
been a
really
pleasure.
appreciate
Yes,
it.
I know, we enjoyed
I've been wanting to get you on the podcast since I found out about who you are.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Appreciate being here.
Do you have any shout outs that you would like to shout out?
Man, just shout out to everybody who's been supporting, everybody who's, just supported what we do, everybody who's encouraged us to keep going, and people who hit me up and, reminding me to just put out my music. That gets hard. Shout out to Charged Up Media. Make sure if you're following me, you want to see more like content, make sure you follow Charged Up Media. Just follow all of our pages.
And we'll link them all up in the show notes, everything. So, and put it on Instagram and plug it. That's what we do. We support.
Yep.
Thank you.
Maddie?
All right, so my shout out goes to Bolo's Eatery.
Ooh, yeah. I can't
And
wait for that
so where is that? That's in Manchester, Richmond, Virginia. And so it's a new eatery in the former Dogtown brewing space. So if you had ever been there, it's been closed because there's a lot of controversy.
Scandal.
The Hild, he was in some embezzlement. Is that some white collar crimes?
Perchance.
So anyway, it
Alleged.
has, allegedly.
Oh, allegedly?
Yeah. And so it's blossomed into a new eatery. And so it'll be a brew pub serving beer made on site along with fried chicken, oysters, and other items such as burgers, fish, and chips, shrimp, and grits. The building has 3 levels, and it has a awesome rooftop
roof is
deck.
freaking
Yeah,
pimp.
that's probably the best part.
Can't wait. And it's the same people who own Lily Pearl and MLK Steak, right?
Yes, yeah, yep.
That's awesome. And I'm going to shout it out to Duke's Mayonnaise, making my summer hot
All right,
as usual. And I want to shout out Garnet's Café because I want to eat there this weekend. You're taking me because I love your hot tomato summer specials. you
Yeah,
got
shout
right
out
now.
to the Hanover tomatoes, right?
Yeah.
I
Yes.
have one shout out that's not Richmond related, but shout out to KOA Campgrounds. I just stayed at one for the first time, and it was beautiful. Beautiful company, or whatever they are. I guess the company. 'cause
Well,
they
it's
have a
like
billion
it's
of them.
nationwide camping.
It's a wonderful place. We had a great time.
All right.
All right. Well, we'll
Excellent.
see you guys next time. We have
It's a surprise.
someone. Yeah, I don't remember it now. It's been a long
Surprise.
fucking week. Yeah. But all right. Well, one more round of applause for Noah O.
Thanks, Noah.
Charged up.
Thank you.
What?
Thanks for being on the show.
Make sure to support Noah O. Go follow him. And if you like us,
Support us.
Yeah, so give us a follow.
Yeah, give us those likes. You know, we love the likes.
We're on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, and everything else you could possibly think of.
Are we on Apple Music
Yep.
too?
And if you know someone or you yourself want to come on as a guest, DM us. Let us know.
Be our guest.
Be our guest.
All right,
All right.
y'all.
All right.
Sayonara.
Bye.
Ciao.